Guadalupe West Side, I'ma represent. Hey. Yeah, bag, give me 50 feet. Midnight swim.
Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Scope here, and not going to do a question for today's upload, actually. It's a little change of pace here, and no face cam. I don't really think I've done a lot of no face cam, just regular gameplays, but it's Modern Warfare, man. It's Modern Warfare Beta. I want you guys to focus on the gameplay, because this is actually, these clips and these highlights that you're seeing right now are actually my best ones from weekend number 1. So I didn't really get any quad feeds or 5-ons or anything crazy like that. The game is really hard to do that on, especially in 10v10, man, when there's 20 people splitting you at all times. So I'm not really focused on the clips or anything like that. Mainly streaks. I got a few nice streaks in here, some nice clips here and there. But while these clips are playing in the background, I actually just wanted to talk about Modern Warfare and weekend number 1, my experience. By the time this is going up, this will be Thursday. This will be the start of weekend number 2, which I'm very excited for. But this will bring me into my first topic, man. I just want to talk about snipers right off the bat. In my opinion, from weekend number 1, I really think that snipers were at the bottom of the barrel, man. And the reason that I say that is because you combine the actual weight of the sniper with the ADS time and the fire rate. All three of them combined with the insanely fast time to kill when you go up against ray gunners is insane, man. I was saying it on my stream, but these enemies can get about 3 to 4 shots in before you even scope in fully, which is really, really, really bad for aggressive sniping, obviously. I mean, I get it. They probably weren't meaning for us to be aggressive with the sniper. They're trying to slow us down, but this actually brings me into my next point, which I cannot stress enough, man. I really hope this gets through. I believe from weekend number 1, I think that Modern Warfare punishes aggressive players. It's really hard to run around in, man, especially with the no minimap. They did add the minimap. There is no enemy fire on the minimap, but they added it back. It helped out a little bit, but without that minimap, man, people play scared. And when they play scared, they sit in corners, they sit on angles, and they try to hold every single corner/angle they can, because they can't see where their teammates are. They can't see where the enemies are. They can't see where the enemy's firing. So they just sit. They're scared. They don't want to die. So that causes them to sit in corners and buildings and camps. So when you have that, and you're an aggressive player, and you just want to run around and start bopping people, it's really hard to do that, man, especially with the extremely fast time to kill and everybody just sitting in corners and camping, man. So I'm not going to lie. My experience from weekend number 1, I did come into contact with a lot of campers. I wasn't really expecting it. But after playing for a little bit, you kind of get used to it. And I don't know if that's just the map that you guys are watching right now. A lot of the highlights that I have are 10v10. And this was the only map that was playable for 10v10, unfortunately. But, I mean, it's all good. There were a lot more maps. I tried to get some highlights on. A little split quad headshot feed right here. Slow as molasses, but that's all good. I love this 10v10 map, man. I hope more 10v10 maps are going to be coming in this beta this weekend. I hope so. This 32v32 map, this quarry map looks really interesting, so I can't wait to try that out. But let me know what you guys think about this whole aggressive playstyle thing, man, because I really believe that Modern Warfare is punishing aggressive players at the moment, and I hope to God it is not like that in the full game, because there are a lot of players. I get they're trying to cater to the people that haven't played Call of Duty before. Veterans, like a lot of people right now, including myself, have a lot of experience. So if you get little Timmy who hops on the game for the first time and just gets absolutely destroyed by snipers, which brings me into my next point as well. I kind of believe that they did this on purpose. Chiefs and I were talking about this, and he actually came up with a point where, say you haven't played Call of Duty in a very long time, and Modern Warfare is your first game back because it's a modern game. It looks really intriguing. And say it's your first Call of Duty back in X amount of years, right? If those players come back and they're getting bopped in the face by snipers and getting quick scoped left and right, I feel like they would just be, they would kind of neglect the game. They would be scared because they'd be like, oh, it's the same old Call of Duty experience like always. So while I'm talking about the slow snipers, I really believe that they did this on purpose. I hope it's changed for launch. Like I said, maybe a little love to snipers or tone down the time to kill a little bit. What's you guys' opinion on the time to kill as well? Because I believe that it might be a bit too fast, man. Ray gunning is unbelievably easy. Almost easier than Modern Warfare Remastered, in my opinion. Modern Warfare Remastered was insanely easy to ray gun in, but this might be up there with it, man, because you melt people. The MP7, it's probably going to be changed. By the time this video goes up, it might be nerfed. I don't think weapon balance is their concern right now, but the MP7 can map people from across. It's actually insane. It's a submachine gun, and it can destroy people from across the map in 4 to 5 bullets. So you combine the time to kill with the very slow snipers and the fire rate and the ADS and the way it handles. They're really at the bottom of the barrel for this beta, man. And I hope, like I said, I hope there's a change coming this beta or the actual full game. Because if not, man, it's going to be really rough for snipers this year. It's insanely hard. I was saying last year that Black Ops 4 was one of the hardest games to snipe in, and I said that just because of the bullshit you had to deal with. But the fundamentals in Modern Warfare with just aiming in, running around, quickscoping, that is what's hard. So I really believe that Modern Warfare is probably the hardest Call of Duty to snipe on as of now. Who knows? Like I said earlier in the video, hopefully this short barrel attachment, if you guys didn't play the beta, I assume a lot of you guys did. There was a weapon attachment that was unlocked at level 21, and the current weapon cap was level 20. So they were blue balling us, man. The one attachment that would make sniping faster was locked away by 1 level. So I hope we get that attachment in this beta, because it would help out a lot. But honestly, that's really all I wanted to talk about in terms of sniping in the game. I'm loving the game so far. There's not really much to talk about. I don't want to form my full opinion because obviously the game is not even out. It's the beta. This is what it's for. It's supposed to be getting a lot of feedback so they can make the game as great as possible for launch. So I'm just giving my opinion, man. I really believe that snipers need a little bit more love. We'll see. Hopefully the short barrel attachment helps out a lot. But we just wanted to get this video up for you guys, showcasing my best highlights from weekend number 1. And I'm excited to get in on today for weekend number 2. So I will be releasing a lot of videos, and obviously the streams will be crazy every single day, so hopefully see you guys there. If not, I'll just see you in the next upload. So deuces, guys.
How in the fuck are you about to say? The way that we do it, it's not the way. No, don't you sweat it, you not in the way. Nothing you do could be in my day. Cash is fuck on my bed, I lay. Look at the ceiling, it fade away. Stressing and checking on me for a blessing, but I can hear nothing, I'm gone for the day.